Now this question is of CAT 23 slot 2 QA. The topic as you can see is profit and loss, or maybe percentages, right? So, which is fairly an easy topic. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to pause the video right now, look at the question, and try to solve it on your own. If you are able to solve this particular question, then I think your profit and loss and percentages, uh, you know, area is totally covered, and you are good to go, and you will not face any difficulty in any type of question. And if you can't, just watch this video and revisit some of the topics which you might have in profit and loss, right? So let's see what the question is, but I'll request all of you to please pause and try to solve it yourself. It says Giant bought a certain number of white shirts at the rate of 1,000 per piece. Okay, so there is a white shirt with 1,000 rupees per piece. Certain number of blue shirts at 1,125 per piece. Okay, for each shirt, he then set a fixed market price which was 25% higher than the average cost of all the shirts. Right? He sold all the shirts with a discount of 10% and made a total profit of 51,000. If he had bought both colors of shirts, if he bought both colors of shirts, the maximum possible total number of shirts that he could have bought is what? This is a theta question. We need to find out the answer. So, what is the total cost at which Giant bought the shirts? So let's assume that the number of white t-shirts he bought was X and the number of blue t-shirts he bought was Y. Okay. Uh, so he bought X white t-shirts at 1,000 rupees per piece. So let's assume the total cost would be 1,000x, right? And Y t-shirts at 1,125 rupees. So this is the total cost, right? Total cost. Now, for each shirt, he fixed a market price which was 25% higher than the average cost of all these shirts. Now, what is the selling price? Selling price is, first he set the market price, which is MRP 25% higher, right, of your cost price. So this is your cost price, CP. He first marked up it at 25%. So we multiply it by 1.25. Then he gave a discount of 10%, which means you multiply it by 0.9, you will get a selling price, right? So if you multiply this and this, you would get, uh, this is 125, so you would get 1125, so it would be 1.125 times of cost price, right? And he made a total profit of 51,000. Now cost, what is profit? This is SP. Profit is SP minus CP, right? So this, if this is SP, the profit will be this minus CP, or 1.125 CP. This is the profit, and this is equal to 51,000. So what is your CP? If you divide 51,000 by 0.125, use a calculator here. A calculator is always provided on the screen. So your calculator, by using your calculator, your answer would be, just a second, it would be, your CP would come out to be, CP would be 408,000. 4 lakhs 8,000 is the cost price, and this cost price is total of all the shirts, right? Total cost price. We also know that the total cost price is what? 1,000x plus 1,125y. Now, maximum possible value of total number of shirts. Total number of shirts is x plus y. We need to maximize it. So to maximize x plus y, because the rate of y, blue shirt, is higher, so we would buy minimum of y. So then automatically we can buy maximum of x, right? So now what can y be minimum? You see, y is a factor of 1,125, right? if you can break this, you would get 1000. If you take 1000 common, you will get x plus y plus 125y. Okay, how did we get this? We simply did 1000x plus 1000y plus 125y. Okay, we just broke it down. Now this is equal to this. If you notice here, this is also a multiple of 1000. This is a multiple of 1000. This is not a multiple of 1000. So 125y should be a multiple of 1000. And we need to minimize y to maximize x plus y. Okay. So can y be 1? No. 2? No. Let's try 4. If you take it as 4, it will be 6, not 600, it will be 500. Again, we need to it to be a multiple of 1000, so we multiply it by 8. So 125's y value will be 1000 if y is equal to 8. So the minimum possible value of y is coming out to be 8. Okay. Now what you do is you simply put value of y in this particular equation and you would get the value of x. So value of y is 8. So if you just solve this equation where 408000 is equal to 1000x plus 1125 into 8. If you solve this, you would get the value of x as 399. Now what did we need to find? Total number of shirts, which is x plus y. So 399 plus 8. Your answer is 407, right? So I am repeating this again and again, and I have been saying this in many of my videos that you guys need to use calculator. Why? Because it is there for a reason, right? You have calculator in CAT, it is on screen, so it will be really beneficial if you do even smallest of the calculations on the calculator, because you saw that in this particular question there were many instances where you could have gone wrong. So a very small mistake could cost you 4 marks, right? Why 4? Because plus 3 you lost, right? Because you did it wrong. And minus 1 you would get uh, if the answer is wrong. In this case it is theta, so you would not get minus 1, but it would have been MCQ. Then it would have costed you a total of 4 marks. And a 4 marks can easily make a difference of 10 to 15 percentile, right? Depends on where you are, obviously. So please use calculator, and I would request all of you to please go through this question again and try to solve it on your own, so that you know where you are standing right now. It's just, I think there are 120 days to CAT, so I hope your preparations are going well.